Prophet predicted same-sex marriage. I mean, that's a sound hadith. He said the end of time will not come until a man marries a man and a woman marries a woman. And we have no evidence in human history that that was ever, we have no evidence that any culture has ever sanctioned same-sex marriage. But he said it will be one of the signs of the end of time. He said you will see nikah al-rajul al-rajul, wa nikah al-mar'ati al-mar'a. And nikah here means clearly marriage, because homosexuality existed, so he wasn't talking about homosexuality or musahaqa. He was talking about marriage. So, you know, he predicted that the buildings of Mecca would surpass the mountains. Who could have thought of that in the 7th century of Arabia? Who could have thought of that? He predicted that people would go out of their houses with things on their thighs that would tell them what was happening back in their families. He said that people would talk to shiraku na'lihi, which in Arabic, shiraku na'al is this. That is what a shiraku na'li, which is the universal sign today for telephone. And he said a man will talk to his shiraku na'al. You know, that's how people say it, right? The Arabs call that shiraku na'al. Is Imam Jamal here? Dahabi? Is he here? Iman? The Prophet ﷺ predicted many, many things that have come true. That in the 7th century in Arabia, it just would not have been possible to predict those things, or they wouldn't even occur to people. And people say, well, Nostradamus did that, so what, is he a prophet? I mean, the predictions of Nostradamus are so obscure. And anyway, there's an argument that he had access to certain Jewish tradition, because they had the signs of the end of time as well. So it's not, you know, there are definitely signs that have not come. And all the Buddhists have signs of the end of time, the Hindus have signs, the Kali Yuga age. You know, the Hindus talk about the signs when children will no longer obey their parents. I mean, parents have always had trouble with children, but not like today. I mean, something is very different.